Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back into another OTRAM YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a little bit more diagnosis and testing kind of content. We've got a 2004 Toyota Land Cruiser that came in with P0420 and P0430 catalytic converter efficiency codes. So we're going to dive into that and do a quick scan tool based diagnosis to see what's going on. So let me take you inside and we'll check it out. So I just got back from the test drive portion of this and realized that I wasn't recording for any of the beginning, so we're doing this a little bit out of order. So pretend we're going back in time. So we've pulled the codes and we have the P0420, we have the P0430. So the first thing that I'm going to look at is making sure that my long-term fuel trims and my short-term fuel trims aren't way out of whack. And, you know, looking between the two, we're adding up to roughly 0 when you add, you know, the bank 1 long-term, bank 1 short-term. So, you know, you want those to be, you know, as close to 0 as you can get them. Plus or minus 4%, you're good. Once it starts getting around 10% plus or minus, that's when I start being concerned that we've actually got like a fueling issue or a vacuum leak, something like that. But these look good. So we can go ahead and look at our oxygen sensors and our air-fuel ratio sensors. So bank 1 sensor 1 and bank 2 sensor 1 are our upstream sensors. And we can see they're both switching as they should be. But if we look at our bank 1 sensor 2, it's jumping around. It should be hanging out in a pretty much straight line between 0.6 and 0.8. And, you know, we're jumping like 0.7, you know, down to like 0.1 or less. And then our bank 2 sensor 2 is kind of just hanging out way down here. You know, granted we're at idle, but I do have these warmed up. We just got back from a test drive. Let me give it a little gas. And you can see we jump up to 2,000 RPM. And there are other sensors coming to life. And it's still being a little late. Up, there we go. Now it's going to jump up and down. And we're switching, you know, between like 0.8 and down to like 0.2, which is not what you want to see. You want it to be a pretty flat line. The customer has apparently already put new rear O2 sensors in. So this guy and this guy are new. He left me with new bank 1 sensors for both, but I honestly don't think we need them. They're looking pretty good, but we'll go out on a test drive and see what happens when we're under an actual load, see if these keep actually switching like they are. But right now, it looks like we most likely are going to need catalytic converters because they're not storing oxygen and the rear sensors are tracking the front ones. So let's go for test drive and see what happens. Now we're doing about 20, and yeah, you can see we're still jumping around quite a bit. So it looks like this truck does indeed need catalytic converters. So that's a quick and easy video on catalytic converter diagnosis. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you if I know the answer. If you liked this video, please click like and subscribe. And if you'd like to help support the channel, we added a membership option that lets you have early access to the videos. I've been posting 2 or 3 weeks ahead right now on the videos. So instead of waiting for them to come out, you'd get to see them as soon as I upload them. Anyway, hope that was helpful, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.